Welcome to Never Mind the Buzzcocks. I'm Rhod Gilbert. Wales' answer to the question, Oi Wales, who's that bloke? Not Rob Brydon, the other one. Now, let's meet the guests. On Phil's team tonight.
There goes my home. There goes my home. Yeah.
A Rochdale singer from Rochdale who says she loves Rochdale and would never leave Rochdale. It's Dublin-based superstar Lisa Stansfield. And a stand-up actor who's the most exciting thing to come out of Ireland since Rory McIlroy's yogurt lid collection. It's Aisling B. And on Noel's team.
But I don't feel like dancing when the yo-yo in a place. My heart could take a chance with myself.
A singer who used to vomit up mushroom soup on stage. I know what you're thinking. She sounds like a fun guy. But get this, she's a girl. It's animatronic. And a Birmingham stand-up comic with a tongue so sharp, every time he tries to seal an envelope, he accidentally opens it again. It's Joe Lycett. I heard you, animatronic.
Yes.
During my little intro there, complaining about the mushroom soup.
If you have to throw up on stage, mushroom soup is the way to go. Don't do clam chowder, because you'll just fuck up everyone else around you.
Let me write this down. Clam chowder, no.
Joe Lycett is here, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Lycett. Little Joe Lycett. You
Yes.
came
Yeah.
57th
Yes.
in attitudes, sexiest man in the world.
I'm the 57th hottest man in the world. Fact.
I know, just 3 places ahead of Brad Pitt.
I'm hotter than Brad Pitt.
Oh, we've got a picture of Pitt here. Let's have a look. There he is.
That's me behind him there.
Let's have a look at you. There you are.
Benedict Cumberbatch was at 69. Lol.
Who was number one?
Number one was Tom Daly. It's always Tom Daly.
Tom Daly.
You know, because he's a bit... It's jailbait, isn't it?
And we start the show this week with the Identity Parade.
What?
I know.
Gilbert, you're mad with power!
Phill, Aisling and Lisa, here's yours. For the audience only, here are Another Level, performing Freak Me. That was Another Level with Freak Me. But which of our lineup is Dane Bowers? Is it number 1, Freak Me? Is it number 2, Bend Me? Is it number 3, Shake Me? Is it number 4, Anywhere You Want Me? Or is it number 5, as long as you've washed your hands first, it's all right? Obviously, we haven't given you enough. So in a Buzzcocks first, we're going to hear the ID Parade sing. Can you spot Dane's famous vocals? Is it number 1?
I wanna get freaky with you.
Is it number 2?
I wanna get freaky with you.
Not even that.
Is it number 3?
I wanna get freaky with you.
Is it number 4?
I wanna get freaky.
Definitely 4.
Is it number 5?
I wanna get freaky with you.
Oh, it's 1 or 5. They look a bit like the Village People and then their mad friend at the end. So we get like number 1 to put his hands up like a Y. Y. Now number 2, put it into an M. Number 2.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, this is... Oh, my God.
Number 3, go like a C.
No, number 2...
And number 2 is be an M. Go like an A.
Number 2 is the all-seeing eye of Saruman.
Number 2's got spectacular breasts.
Very wide apart nipples. Oh, number 4.
Oh.
Looks like he's doing something on the loo.
Lisa's spotted an omission.
Hang on.
Get it, Lisa.
There she goes.
Lisa! Number one, put those hands back up.
They are Dane Bauer's hands. I would think 1 because he's singing quite well, but 5 is hitting the high notes, which Dane is
So is
well
3,
known
though.
for.
So is 3.
No, 3's too slim in the hip. Not that Dane, you're fat.
Oh, hello.
Aisling,
Yes.
Aisling, if you ask them nicely, they may sing something else for you.
You're out of your mind. That. Someone sing that. The Victoria Beckham song, True Steppers.
Nobody knows Victoria Beckham. Not even Victoria Beckham knows it.
Number 5.
Victoria Beckham, please.
I wanna get freaky with you.
It's definitely Dane Bowers.
Five.
Number 1, can you sing a What an Atmosphere by Russ Abbott, please?
I wanna get freaky with you.
Number 4.
I wanna get freaky with you.
I think 5.
Yes, 5.
You're saying number 4?
I think it's 4, but I'm going to go with the majority.
You think it's 4, Lisa?
Yeah, I do, because I think he's disguising his voice.
You think there's a
Curveball,
bluffer?
Yes.
No.
No.
5.
Would the real Dane Bowers, please, break through and step forward?
To break free.
Dane Bowers, ladies and gentlemen!
I'm having this.
That is you, man. That is you.
Oh, can I have the angel wings? If he's getting a hat, can I wear the angel wings? Can I have these? Oh, look at this. Dane, I wasn't calling you fat.
No, you weren't.
I was just saying.
Joe, leave the trousers on him.
I'm just going to take...
What are you up to? You still touring?
Yeah, touring at the minute with Big Reunion.
Yeah.
DJing a lot. Otherwise, just going on TV just like a billend.
When do you stop calling yourself a boy band? That's the question I want.
Well, it is a boy band tour, but I suppose, I don't know, when fans come up to you and say, you know what, my mum loves you, borderline. When they say, my nan loves you, well, to be honest, a lot of the nans are only about 40, so...
Ladies and gentlemen, still touring and in a massive arena show with Big Reunion. Dane Bowers, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Noel's team, this one's for you. For the audience only, hear a Freak Power performing Turn On, Tune In,
Freak
Pop Out.
Power.
Freak Power.
Yes.
You got to know who's driving your car, 'cause you get to 6th gear with your foot on the floor. Next you start running a cruise to fall. Gonna tell you about it now, mama.
That was Freak Power with Turn On, Tune In, Cop Out. But which of our lineup is band member Ashley Slater? Is it number 1, Ashley Slater? Is it number 2, Cat Slater? Is it number 3, Jacket Potato? Is it number 4, Badger Beta? Or is it number 5, 28 Days Later?
They all look like they're doing a very bad audition for Big Bird.
I think it's number 2. I think I remember him.
I think number 2 looks like he's trying to keep a straight face and trying to keep it all together, but he knows this
look
is
at his-
all about him, and he's got some rock star effing shoes.
Look at his shoes.
They all look like they're sort of on an acid trip Game of Thrones thing. Paul's got swagger.
He's got a swagger for, hasn't
And
he?
I think Guy Ritchie needs to pay attention. This guy should be in one of his next films. He's got
Yeah.
a good look, and I bet he can act. And even if he can't, he could still be in a Guy Ritchie movie.
What are we thinking?
Oh, it's
Number 2.
Number 2, we
Number
think,
2,
don't we?
we feel.
Let's find out with the real Ashley Slater. Please, step forward. Oh! So, Ashley, we last saw you on our screens on The X Factor.
You did.
With your wife.
Yeah.
Kitten on the hip. Didn't get through.
Not exactly.
But you had the last word, because this is from your Twitter feed. The definition of irony, now be talking about harmonies on X Factor. You and your wife still touring, doing stuff?
Got an album out.
Oh.
It's great. I'm on it.
Exactly. Ashley Slater. So let's get on with the show. In this round, we will be musical peeping toms, literally up a tree, perving through the curtains at the stories behind some of the most famous band names, song titles, and lyrics in music. Yes, it's time for What's the Story? Story. So you do a bit of voiceover work, don't you?
Yeah, I've been known to.
You do a good Peter Dixon.
It's time to face the music.
Like that kind of thing.
Who's Peter Dixon?
He's a voiceover man.
Okay.
He sounds a bit like this.
He's on the X Factor.
Have you been on it?
No.
You should give it a go. You're quite talented. I think you do well, you know. I can see Louis Walsh really bringing the best out of you.
I love the mushrooms on the floor. I loved it. You're like a young Tina Turner.
What impression can Lisa Stansfield do? Hurry.
Hello, my name is Jane Horrocks, and I'm a professional northerner.
That's the same as your own voice.
Joe doesn't like other people doing impressions.
Get off my turf.
Can you imagine if you were having sex with him and he's just going, oh, like that?
Yes, that would be the worst thing about having sex with him, his voice. Quite right, that was awful. I'd love to have sex with you, Peter Dixon. I take it all back, Peter. I would like nothing more than to bang
And now the sound of Peter Dixon having sex with Rhod Gilbert. I'm about to come, Rhod.
Noel's team, your question concerns this revolving lump of muscle nonsense.
I'm going to need a minute.
Allow me, Joe. I'll get this one.
He looks quite greased up. He looks like he's about to swim the channel.
Yes, I imagine that's what it is.
What goose fat?
Yeah, probably.
I think that's probably how he got all his high notes, that there's probably a little man underneath just yanking on his balls. So he's like, I feel it.
Look at those, look at that.
I'm looking down at you.
I'm practically his own penis.
It would be so good if you could throw up mushroom soup right now.
What did D'Angelo say was the inspiration behind the sexy video? Was it A, Dolph Lundgren's physique in Rocky IV? His grandmother's cooking? Or a diamond ring he and R. Kelly saw in a jeweller's shop window?
I think the thing about D'Angelo is the reason that they've cut the video there is because he's a mermaid.
A merman.
A merman.
I don't know if this will help, but we're looking for the inspiration.
We don't like any of those options.
Mermaid.
Yes.
Merman. 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 Merman.
You're going D, merman, you're going off-piste. I can inform you that you are wrong.
Oh, no.
Merman.
It is B, his grandmother's cooking.
Really?
Absolutely.
No, but why?
According to director Paul Hunter, most people think the untitled video was about sex. Instead, it was about D'Angelo's grandmother's cooking. You know what they say? If you can't stand the heat in your grandmother's kitchen, pop your trousers and pants off and stand behind her on a revolving plinth. D'Angelo once almost blew a record deal because his new shoes were so uncomfortable he kept having to leave a meeting to go to the toilet and rub his feet. Yeah, right. I believe you, D'Angelo. Only the other day I bought a pair of Crocs that pinched so badly I had to inject crystal meth straight into my plums. Phill, Aisling and Lisa, your question concerns these lumbering tree cakes.
Nothing yet. Baby, you just ain't nothing yet. Here's something that you're never gonna forget. Baby, you just ain't nothing yet.
That was Bachman Turner Overdrive's 1974 classic, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, in which we hear lead singer Randy Bachman stumbling over his words in the chorus. But why was Bubba Baby stuttered? Was it because, A, Randy Bachman's demo version had a scratch on it, but when he played it at home, he fell in love with the skipping on the chorus and so kept it that way? Was it B, the lead singer's brother had a speech impediment and they recorded it like that to take the piss out of him? Or was it C, it was written for his infant niece, who could only say Bubba Baby? That baby niece was Alanis Morissette.
Was Alanis Morissette really his niece?
Let's find out.
Oh, okay. How ironic.
Actually, you were Tatler's, like, Woman of the Century or something, I read. I might have got that wrong.
Yeah, it sort of is hard when you pitch it up big like that, and it was Irish Tatler's entertainment.
What's Irish Tatler?
Woman of the Year. It's that, but with 18 people involved.
You can play the flute with your nose, I read, as well.
They get me one here. The nose is like playing... There's no limit. Techno.
I read, Lisa Stansfield, that you, millions of records, platinum selling, gold selling all around the world, superstar, but you would give it all up just to be able to break wind once. Is that a true quote?
I'm not sure. Well, I have been known to break wind.
You have been known to break wind?
Yeah, in the past, not now.
Is that where your song came from? You're like, I may not be a lady, but I'm a woman.
Please focus tonight, Lisa.
I'll do a silent one.
Oh, come on! It's not very fair. No, I've got a little machine under here that does it.
You don't actually have a button, do you?
Let's push it for an answer. A, the demo version had a scratch in it. B, because his brother had a
C.
speech impediment.
C.
Or C, for his infant niece.
What would Jane Horrocks do?
I don't know. Absolutely no idea.
So what are we going for?
C.
C.
Plumbing with
I'm going with Aisling.
Well, you're all wrong.
No.
Yes. It's B. His brother, Gary, had a stutter, and he was only doing it...
What a twat!
He was only doing it to take the piss out of his brother.
Oh, can you
was...
imagine Christmas round their house? Fucking killed Christmas for me.
The song was never intended for release. It was just a work track to test the volume of their instruments. Randy recorded the lyrics, taking the piss out of his brother Gary, who had a stutter. Time now for the intros round. Phill and Lisa, here are yours for Aisling.
Thank you very much.
Title of the song, Phill and Lisa. Can we have your first one, please?
Bum, bum, bum.
Dum, 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 dum.
Massive Attack, Teardrops.
Absolutely right. It's actually Teardrop, but I'm going to give it to you.
Because I said teardrops.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, you
did, but I'm going to give it to you.
Welsh pedant.
Let's have a listen to how it should have sounded.
I love this song.
Bit of a buzz killer.
Let's have your next one, please.
Oh, God.
Right?
No.
Do you remember you've got to make a car noise when I elbow you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or do the duck.
from East Dublin, New York to San Francisco, and intercity. The Venga Boys, Venga Bus.
Absolutely
Yay!
not. No. It's not. It's not.
It is.
No, I'm going to throw it across.
No, you...
I'm going to throw it across.
We like to party.
Absolutely right. Ooh, this isn't a pantomime. Calm down. Harsh but fair. I'm sure you'll agree.
That can't happen.
No, I'm sorry. It was We Like to Party, not the Venga Band. I'm sorry.
These
I
will
have to.
reignite the troubles.
It's terrible. It's come from above. This. It's come from the top.
What Jesus told you to tell me? I can't believe it.
So it was the Venga Boys' We Like to Party. The point was stolen. Here's how it should have sounded.
I'm telling you right now, there's someone on that team is not on board.
How was the Venga Boys with We Like to Party? Band member Roy Van Berger now works as an air steward. He wanted to set up some sort of mobile fast food outlet, but for the life of him just couldn't think of a name. You also heard Massive Attack with Teardrop. In 2003, frontman 3D and Damon Albarn paid for full-page ads in the NME against the Iraq War. Unfortunately, George Bush was still reading smash hits at the time. And the war went ahead as planned. Noel and Anna, here are yours for Joe, please. Thank you very much.
Yeah? You ready?
No.
Do you know what you're doing?
I think so, yeah. Ready?
Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Down, 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 down.
That's exactly like it, Rhod.
It was exactly like it, but it's very easy once you know, I find, this game.
The last time I had a man in a glittery top sing at me, I'd been on Grindr earlier.
I like anal and dressing up as Tron.
I haven't got a clue.
It's the Backstreet Boys. Larger Than Life is the name of the track, and it should have sounded like this. It was good, to be fair, it was good, but... I think yours are a lot harder than his. OK, let's have your next one, please. Solid. Solid.
It's Mozart, but I'm not sure what symphony. I don't know.
I think it's Brimful of Asher by Corner Shop.
Boom!
Oh, is it Corn Shop? I didn't know what they were called.
This is what it should have sounded like.
It's quite hard to do. It's like Norman Cook's version.
It's quite hard if you don't know.
That was Corner Shop with Brimful of Asher. The song famously has the lyrics, everybody needs a bosom for a pillow. I agree. I insist on mine being mammary foam. Hey, come on. It's just a bit of fun.
Mammary foam. Very good.
I love mammary foam.
You also heard the Backstreet Boys with Larger Than Life. In 2006, Kevin Richardson left the band to pursue other interests, and he's now working in the music industry. And at the end of that round, Noel's team have 2 and Phil's team have 3. So we end the show, as usual, with our quick-fire round. Next lines, as a tribute to Lisa Stansfield. We've been around the world and found songs with place names in the lyrics. Phil's team, You go first. And your time starts now. So I'm moving to New York.
When?
Because I've got problems with my sleep. Moving to New York by the Wombats. Whoa! We're going to Ibiza.
Back to the island.
It's whoa back there. I'll give it to you. We're going to Ibiza by the Venga Boys. Oh, hang on a minute. Famous song. Big song.
China in your hand.
China in your hand is absolutely right. Perfect. And you can hear it in my accent when I talk.
I'm from the valley.
I'm an Englishman in New York. I'm an
Englishman in New York. Englishman in New York by Sting. This could be Rotterdam or anywhere.
Liverpool or Rome.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Noel's team.
We got absolutely no chance.
No, we're going to do it.
Hey, 6 points to win. New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
There's nothing you can't
Absolutely
do.
right. Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z featuring Alicia Keys. California girls, we're unforgettable.
California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. Sun-kissed skin.
Absolutely.
So
Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. California girls by Katy Perry.
Really the most important lyric of our time.
Ooh, big track.
Bucket on your head.
I have a serious mental health problem.
Bucket dust.
No, it's not bucket dust. No.
Bucket
big track.
powder.
Don't make me sit like this. Come on. It's ridiculous.
Mr. Sandman.
You look good like that.
We're going to keep going until somebody gets this, because I am not ruining all my clothes for nothing.
Suntan by the sands of Barbados.
Oh, sex on the beach.
Sex on the beach? How much sex do you have to have on a beach? Turned up like, think of a prison in Paris. Come on.
Bastille.
Bastille, yes. That's the band, Bastille.
It was really worth the prop, though, Rob. I think it went really well.
It's Pompeii.
Never heard of that.
Never heard of it.
I still don't even get it.
It's Bastille. Pompeii is a big hit.
What's that got to do with you pouring dust on yourself?
It's volcanic ash.
Oh.
It's volcanic ash.
What's it got to do with a bucket?
Well, no, the bucket was just to hold the ash.
You kept saying bucket.
I never said bucket. What's it? I had to have some...
Rhod Gilbert exposed his crippling drug habit on television.
Come on.
There you go. End with some dignity.
Yay! Really well.
So at the end of the show, Noel's team have 5, but Phil's team are tonight's winners with 7. So that's it. Thanks to Phil, Lisa and Aisling. Noel, Anna and Joe. This has been Never Mind the Buzzcocks. I've been Rhod Gilbert. I'm off to buy some baby oil, a thong and a revolving plinth. My nana's cooking tonight. Good night.
Enough about his private life. Buzzcocks back on